Righteous Force here with another video. So, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it on this channel, but on my other channel, I pretty much have admitted that I do write stories. And this story I wrote is, since it's Christian, since it's pretty much a Christian channel, and the story I wrote was pretty much had like Christian content into it, I figured I'd talk about it on this channel. So the name of the book is Walk Through a Valley. So what makes this story different than the other story I wrote in the last 5 years? It's not fiction. This is pretty much a real story. This is my story. So this story's about my light bulb before and after I became a child of God. This story talks about me walking with God through the darkness moments in my life. I wish I could tell you that my life became perfect and that nothing bad ever happened to me again after giving my life to Jesus. But that would be a lie. Still hope you enjoyed the story. So that's pretty much what that is. So with this story, it basically starts off from my earliest memory. So we're gonna say it starts off like when I'm like around 3. I pretty much just wake up one day and I'm just me. I'm pretty sure it's like that with you other people. You just one day you just wake up and you're just in existence. That's how my memory starts off. I mean, if your memory start off like that, let's let me know. I wonder if it's just me. My friend had a similar story. And he's also in this story too. I think he told me when he was like 3, he realized he's in control of his life. So then of course I moved around because my dad was in the military. So I talk about the place I live, my time in Germany, Oklahoma, Hawaii, before coming to Florida, of course. So I do talk about it a bit. I'll talk about the kids and all that, my relationship with God. So I talk about all that. And the hard times, the disappointments in life. So it's all in the book. There's one part in the story where, like for years, I always wanted a girlfriend. I thought I was finally getting it. And I was dog out. So what's in that story? I called her Maggie. I named her right after this character in the... There's a story I wrote. There's also this series I write called Nightfall. And Maggie's pretty much the bad girl in that story. So I pretty much named this girl Maggie. So that's how much I dislike her. But I think the story ended pretty good. And I figured I would talk about it in case you was interested in pretty much reading it. Maybe you want to check it out. I'll have my link down here. The cover, it's an ebook. So you just have to buy it from Amazon and you have like a Kindle. You may be able to read on your cell phone too. I suggest reading books, the ebooks on Kindles than your cell phone. I think it's better on your eyes. You just read it on a Kindle, my opinion. And the cover is pretty much, I took a picture of somewhere I went to when I was in Oklahoma. So I think it's a nice view. So Walk Through the Valleys. I named it that because there's this chapter in the Bible, Psalms 23. I always like that. Something about that chapter I just really like. It's reminded that God is always with us, even when we're walking through the darkness in our lives. In the end, He'll welcome you home. Well, of course, there's something else I want to talk about. So there's this other YouTuber. He's pretty interesting. Sometimes I want to punch him in the face. I know I shouldn't talk like that as a Christian, but some people just get to me sometimes. But some of his videos, they do got some truth in it. But there's one thing that I want to talk about that he talks about. He talks about why Christian men shouldn't be nice, pretty much. And of course, I'm thinking, what the heck is this guy talking about? Of course, they should be nice. Christians should be nice. But then I got to step back and realize the type of niceness he's talking about. So I think when he's saying that Christian men shouldn't be nice, I'm pretty much thinking that I'm trying to interpret for him what he's trying to say. I think that maybe he's talking about the kind of nice people that let other people push them over. You know how that is. Some people are just so nice, they let other people push them over. They let other people walk over them. But of course, sometimes you really could be a nice person, and don't let people walk over you. I mean, are you still a nice person if you put your foot down and say no? I mean, I say you are. Sometimes you gotta tell people no. So when he says Christians shouldn't be nice, I think he's talking about a different type of niceness. Pretty much people that let you push them over. He talks about women not want nice guys and all that, which is a totally different thing I'm not going to go over. You think women would be more attracted to nice guys and feel safer with them than these mean guys? I always wonder, why do they run over to these guys that are like jerks? Especially guys that bully people. I say guys like that are more likely to hit you. But overall, I don't think there's anything really wrong with being nice. Just don't let people push you over, how I see it. I mean, I consider myself a nice person. I try to treat others the way I would love to be treated, pretty much. I basically try not to be mean to people. Because I had people be mean to me for years. I do talk about that in my story. And of course, some people, maybe I was too nice to them. The reason I was doing that, so I was hoping that eventually they'll start being nice back to me. But it doesn't always work that way. Because there's another person in my story. I call him Phil. His real name's not Phil. So sometimes Phil was nice to me, but other times he was just a complete jerk. So I went to school with him from the 6th grade up into the 8th grade. And the guy was really a jerk to me. Like I said, sometimes he was nice to me, but other times he was just a complete jerk. I don't understand what his problem with me was, basically. But I always try to be nice to him. I basically wanted to be his friend, pretty much. But looking back, maybe I was too nice to that guy because I let him get over so many times. I kept trying to be his friend. I mean, I think I should have just stopped trying to be his friend like a long time ago, but I just kept trying to be his friend. So I think if I would have just gave him the boot like earlier, maybe things would have been different for me. I don't know. Maybe I thought he would have been a cool friend. But we learn. I mean, this life is basically learning. Well, it's like that with a lot of kids too, pretty much. So I know I'll try to be nice to, hoping that they'll see I was a cool person and want to be my friend and all that. Even now, I try to be nice to these women, hoping that they'll see me, they'll want to be my girlfriend. Because I always tell myself, whenever I do get in a relationship, I'm going to treat them good. I'm going to make it so that they don't want to leave me. So that's what I plan on doing. Whenever I get the freaking chance to, of course. But that is basically it. I just want to go over that book that I made. I'll have a link down here. And of course, I just want to talk about the nice thing and all that. Because this YouTuber, he made me want to bring it up. Because he talked about it more than once in this video. But anyway, if there's ever a topic you want me to go over, just let me know and I'll try to go over it if I feel like I can go over it. I mean, I know I don't really do as many videos as I used to, but it's basically because I didn't feel like God wanted me to do videos. But today I kind of feel like I should do one. Talk about this book and of course the nice thing. But with that being said, have a good weekend. Bye for now.